Alright, Vladimir Vutin here. This is a pretty non-standard video. I might redo this, I might add graphics or something later on. But I figure I might as well jump on this now while it's still fresh in everybody's mind. I mean, the video was only released about 3 hours ago. About 3 hours ago, as I record this right now. So it's actually, it's pretty early in the morning over here in England. So basically, what I want to talk about right now is the whole drama between... Oh god, I really fucking hate drama, it's just stupid, but I digress. I'm just going to get straight to the point here. So iDubbbz made a video. If you don't know who iDubbbz is, just look him up. He's a pretty funny guy. He and Filthy Frank, Max Mofo do a lot of videos together. It's good stuff. So he recently made a content comp video on LeafyIsHere, and well, I don't really have anything against Leafy. He certainly did bring up some perfectly valid points. I mean, certainly Leafy is guilty of many of these things. The whole chin thing, really, I think that was really just more for satire and comedy. That's really more of the skit part, kind of like how in his Keemstar content comp he had this whole scene where he's crawling through a storm drain and he murders this gnome and beats him senselessly for about 15 minutes of the video or so. So that's really what the whole chin thing was. But aside from that, he does bring up a lot of valid points. Now, I'm not going to address each of iDubbbz's points. I'm just going to leave the link in the video's description so that you can go and watch it if you so choose. In fact, I would recommend doing it because it will allow you to contextualize what I'm going to say. So, the same day, Leafy made a video, and in the description he said he was going to make an update about the whole drama that was going on between him, FouseyTube, and iDubbbz. Well, a new video didn't come out until 3 days later, which was simply an update video, basically saying that he's going to make another video within the next few days. Okay, well that's perfectly fine. Sometime maybe he wanted to go through all the points in a lot of detail. That's perfectly fine. However, when you watch the video, which its link is in the description, when you watch the video, it's 21 minutes long. He addresses a whopping 2 points. That's right, he only addressed 2 points that iDubbbz made. That is, the chin, which was the satirical skit part of it, and the transitions. That's it. Then he spends the rest of the video, the next 10 minutes of the video, basically just making fun of iDubbbz's older videos. He did bring up a valid point about how iDubbbz was basically removing them. I don't know why he's removing them. Leafy says it's because he's acting insecure. It could be that, or maybe he's doing what PewDiePie did. PewDiePie removed actually quite a few of his older videos, some of his Penumbra Let's Plays. But I believe he moved them to a different website. But anyway, so he talks about how iDubbbz removed some of his older videos, and once he's done with that, basically all he does is talk about his hairline. How apparently iDubbbz has a receding hairline, and that's it. The problem with this is that iDubbbz made many more points than just the chin, the transitions. And the way Leafy frames his video is he makes it seem as though these are the only points that iDubbbz made about his channel. Don't you think this is a tad bit disingenuous? I mean, at the end of the video, you say that that's it. That's all he had to say. Well, that's a lie. Because that's not all he had to say, Mr. Leafy. You lied. You lied. You absolutely lied at the end of your video. You lied to make iDubbbz look as though he did not have any actual arguments against you, which he did. You did not address any of his finer points. You didn't address the point that he made about you exposing Keemstar. You didn't address the points he made about you doing the whole reverse insult gag. You didn't address the whole retarded bit. You didn't address any of that. You only addressed his skit. And the easy point that he made about the transitions. You only picked the easy things. And then you frame it as though those are the only things that he said. You lied. You bold-faced lied. I cannot believe you. You must think your fans are just so stupid. You are deliberately manipulating your young fans. Because they will believe anything you say. Because they're not going to go out and check this. They're only going to go to iDubbbz video to click that dislike button. And you know it. And so you think you can get away with lying. Well, let me tell you something. I can see past your bollocks. You're just a bloody, worthless, bold-faced liar who is so full of himself, so arrogant. And yes, I do believe you are still insecure. Just the way you sound when you're addressing the whole point about the chin just screamed insecurity. The inflections you made. And your incredible focus on it. Which, honestly, I believe has more to do with the fact that you're trying to push this as the only thing that he said. To push that disingenuous narrative. What you say has no merit. Your response video is absolutely worthless. Well, that's all I have to say. The links to the videos are in the description. I recommend you watch iDubbbz video first so that you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, well, if you have anything to say, feel free to comment. Although, I'm going to add a filter that just removes KYS and all that bullshit, because 3-letter comments are just not worth my time. If you have anything of merit to say, I will gladly respond to it. Like, comment, and subscribe, or not, whatever you want to do.